The life itself is a test. So everything that happens in the life is a test, a sub test inside the main test. Just like an examination. Within the examination, there are other questions. We have test questions, we have assignments, we have other. So the life itself is the overall exam. The other ones are just small assignments. Now, what it means is we don't even own the life. Since we don't own it, we must realize that someone owns it. Who is that being? Allah. If we now realize that Allah owns the life, it means that we must play the game in accordance with the rules of Allah. You cannot go to a football field to play football and you don't follow the referee's order. No, you'll be kicked out. So you must play in accordance with the rules governing the game. Allah is the owner of this pitch, this sports pitch that we are in. So Allah gives the laws, Allah gives the rules. I must obey. You think anybody would like to, suffer themselves with praying 5 times in a day, every day? No. Ordinarily, people will not want to do that. To the extent that you must wash your hands and your legs and your feet and your face and your eyes and nose every now and then. Do you think it's convenient? It's not. Sometimes you'll be feeling pressed and it's almost time for prayer. You say, oh, I'm going to go make ablution again now. Yes. It's not convenient. You understand? Sometimes the shaitan will whisper to you and make you think that you have broken wind, so that it makes the religion difficult for you. And you start thinking, oh, I'm going to make ablution again now. These are things that are not convenient for us. But we are doing it. Why? Allah says do it. And we obey Allah. There are other things that are also very difficult, like fasting. Like giving charity. It is very difficult to take out of your hard-earned money. Not the one you sat in your house and fell from the sky. Not the one you cheated somebody to get. Now, money that you have worked for. You stayed under the sun. You carried 20, 50 head pounds on your head. It is not even easy to take out of the one they even dash you, let alone the one that you have worked for. You understand? Now, Allah said, give charity. If you give out of what Allah has given you, you are like one who has given Allah a loan. Allah will repay you the loan by forgiving you and multiplying it for you. Allah will multiply what you have given. That is how Allah will pay you back. So Allah is the only one who is allowed to give interest. I'll pay you with interest. Take. Allah will give you more in multiples. Then Allah will forgive you on top of it. Okay? And thereafter, Allah says, Allah is Ash-Shakurun Halim. Allah is grateful. He knows how to be grateful. Allah himself. So, if it is difficult to give out of what we have, yet we still give because of Allah, it means that we are playing the game in accordance with Allah's laws. Life is not for us. We all know that. We agree with that. And life is not for us. So we must follow Allah's laws in all ramifications. Both the ones that suit you and the ones that don't suit you. The person said, be truthful. Even if it goes against you. Even if you are going to be killed, you are going to be harmed. If I told this one that they sack me for work, yes. Be truthful. Say it. Even if it means that it will affect yourself or a person you love. Say it. This is the point. So, whatever it is Allah has commanded us to do, is our own good. We may not know it now. We may not know it. But Allah is our own good. Referring to polygamy, it is an issue that a lot of persons cannot even reason with. You can be in a mosque and talking, some people will just tell you, hey, I beg, not just talk about that side, talk about that thing, leave that one alone. We don't want to listen, we don't want to hear it. Especially our sisters. You see sisters who write messages to me, I've graduated, I have this, I'm looking for a good man now for husband, but polygamy is out of it. No, I cannot do polygamy. Auntie, what do you now want me to do? All the people that I have are married men that are looking for second wives. And you are saying you cannot do polygamy. And you are still calling me and say, hey, Ustaz, say, up to now, hey, what do you now want me to do? Should I go and tell the people who already have wives to divorce their wives and come and marry you? No. So it is a reality that we must wake up to. Okay? Now, Allah created us in such a way that women are way more than men in number. Go to the hospital. Inshallah, I'm planning for us to go and visit the hospital very soon. Go to hospitals, check the birth rate, and see how many female children are born. Compare with the male children. We have more female children than male children giving birth to every single day in the hospital. The ratio is not even close. It's not even 2 to 1. It's not 3 to 1. It's higher than that. There was a year we did some research a long time ago, more than 10 years ago. We did some research on, the number of in the West, not Nigeria. We use US as a case study, and we did our researches. I discovered that the difference between the number of men and women at that time was almost 1 million. Okay, for example, if we had like 6 million men, it means we have 7 million women. So we have like 1 million difference, assuming we have 1 million difference. It means that if all 6 million men marry all the 7 million women, we have extra 1 million women unmarried. Do you understand? We have extra 1 million women without husbands. Now tell me, what will the 1 million women do? If you were among the 1 million women, what will you do? There are some men who will never get married in their life. Hope you know that. There are men in the prison yards now. Go to the prison yard and check how many men are there and compare with how many women are there. We have more men than women. So there are men who are going to be in the prison for the rest of their lives. There are men who will be in prison and they will come out at old age and they will not marry again. Go to any prison, it's like another world on its own. Not all these small states here. We'll go to prison where you have a lot of persons. Go to Oku Central in those states. Then go to Lagos or go to Abuja. Go and see prison yards. Then leave Nigeria and go outside and see how prison yards are. They are very big with a lot of persons, more than even some cities. You see that the prison yard is like a city on its own. There are men there who will never come out. Some will not marry again. Then go to the what's it called, the psychiatry, and see people who are in the hospital, psychiatry hospitals. You see that we have more men who are mentally ill than women. Don't even go to the hospital. Go to the streets and see how many men and women you will see who are mad. We have more men than women. Those men will not marry again. Thirdly, there are some men till today who are celibates. They are practicing celibacy. They'll tell you, I don't want to marry. You start begging them, 40 years old. Irama, may you go marry now? Marry that person they find out. They have everything, they have the money, they have I know people like this, first hand. I know persons like this, even family members. If you go to their houses, very wealthy. Go and marry now. Marriage. You don't want to marry. Of course, they have people they are seeing outside and they are taking as girlfriends and boyfriends and so on. But they don't want to marry. So it means that we have more women now who will not get husbands. Do you understand? We have more women who will not get husbands. I know some people will not say, my own will come home, my own will pass me home. By God's grace, I'll get my own. That's true. But what about the ones that Allah has destined that will not get their own? What about the ones that Allah said your own will be their own? What happened to them? You not tell your husband, don't marry you. If you marry, these are not continue me and you. A woman poured hot water on the husband because he brought the issue of polygamy. He just went to the kitchen, boiled hot water and poured it on you. So what happens? I lose, you lose. Abi, may nobody cuckoo win. You now die and go enter hellfire. What's the need? What's the use? You're not there and enter hellfire. So the problem is we all have to understand that nothing belongs to us, including your husband. He doesn't belong to you. Your wife, she doesn't belong to you. Why does she not belong to you? If you die today as a man or a woman, your husband or wife is allowed to marry another person after a while. What is the maximum? 3 or 4 months. Ida. That's the maximum. After then, don't marry. Man, or even the reason why they even wait, why they say a woman should have that period of Ida, is to be aware, to be sure that she's not pregnant for the late husband. So if after that period, no symptoms, okay, she's not pregnant, then she can marry another person. Because the Prophet said you cannot marry a pregnant woman, right? So if you are pregnant, then you cannot have intercourse with another man who is not the owner of that pregnancy. So this is why the woman even has to wait for that period to check. But after that, go and marry. You are free. If you now say you not marry by yourself, okay, that's your, decision. But don't blame anybody if you start having conjugal by yourself. Go and marry. That means that your husband did not own you. Neither did you own him. There's nothing like I am for you, you are for me. Do you understand? Allah has permitted that you both to get married at that time. Following his law. He's the one who asked you to get married. If you say don't marry, you will never meet each other. You will not marry. I hope you understand. So what you have, your family, your wife, your husband, your children, your parents, your everything. None of them belongs to you. They all belong to Allah. So if you lose any of them, you say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We all belong to Allah, and we're all going to return to Allah. You understand? Nobody will claim ownership of anything. My point here is, no matter how lovable anybody is, they still belong to Allah. The Prophet was more beloved to the people than any other human being on earth. Yet, he died. Did he not die? Allah told him, Innaka mayyit wa innahum mayyitun. You will die. And those people whom you love and who love you will also die. I told him, you will die and they also die. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every soul will taste this death. You understand? When the Prophet died, the companions were shocked. Nobody believed that the Prophet died. Prophet, you will not understand how loved the Prophet was. That if he spat, if he spit like this, people are rushing to carry the spit and clean their face and clean their body with it. This was how people loved him. Kai, if not for the fact that he warned people against worshiping the people that worshipped him. Go to see video where people go to Hajj today, going to the grave of the Prophet, trying to rub their body on it, rub their hand, rub clothes, rub this, rub. For what? Maybe they think that by that they will get healing or they will get any form of power. It's not. This is not allowed in Islam. Deifying a human being. So if not for how the Prophet warned against it, people would have deified him after his demise. This is how people loved him. People loved him so much so that he would cry, and he's crying. People are rushing to ensure the tears don't fall on the ground. Everything from the Prophet was blessed. Everything. So this was how, if the Prophet who was that loved died, no other person will survive death. Everybody will die. That is even the most risky part of life. Nobody gets out of it alive. Nobody gets out alive. Now, you are going home, it's okay, I'm going home, I'm going out rather, I'll come home back safely, inshallah. Okay? It's a risk leaving your house, because you can be knocked down the road by a vehicle. Even if you are driving, a trailer can climb you. It's a risk. Everything is risky. Okay? But there's hope that you will get back home alive, safely. But the life itself, there's no hope that you leave it alive. You will go with it. That is the greatest risk in life. Therefore, don't attach importance to anything. Don't attach, even yourself. Don't even attach importance to yourself too much. Don't spend time doing manicure and pedicure, removing this one, do that one, Last, the body will enter ground. Ants will feed on it. Locusts will feed on it. All the yamayama that you were putting before, all of them will decay and decompose. So don't attach too much importance to anything. That is not to say you should not take care of yourself, or not overdo. No. You are okay the way you are. You are fine the way you are. Rub powder, no problem. Rub cream on your body, no problem. Take your bath, no problem. But don't want to start doing, you are fair, I want to get dark. I am dark, I want to get fair. You start doing all the rubbish you are doing on your skin. Spending money. If you see how many people spend on their skin in a day, you will wonder why those people will not go to the ground when they die. People spend money on their skin. Yeah, they are not finer than me who does not spend anything on people spend money on their skin, for money. You hear them say this one is face cream, this one is this one cream, this one is that cream, this one is to apply on the forehead, this one is to apply on the chin, this one will prevent ache, this one will prevent dryness, this one will do this, one will do that. For God's sake, what are you? Me, I'm not preventing anything. I'm looking very good. Very good. If I go to the market, people will buy me. Yet, people are spending too much on themselves. Don't attach too much importance on yourself. No. Don't attach too much importance to anything. You have a phone, you cannot let go of it. You have a TV screen, you cannot let go of it. You have money, you cannot. It's paying you. You want to give it out. You are thinking about it. Come on. It's not important. It will come and go. That's what money is. If you like, give it out today. It will come and go. So whatever you want to spend, don't think about it. You want to pay school fees here, don't think about it. Come and pay. It will come and go. The truth is, if you don't pay it, you will still use it or something. It will still finish. Do you understand? That is my principle about life. When you see the money, use it for what you have to use it for. Let it go. If I owe anybody, pay them. Okay? Don't even be indebted to anybody. If you owe anybody, pay them. If you have anything you want to buy it, use it. Money will come and money will go. Money will finish. If you like, use it. If you like, don't use it. You understand? The worst part of it, if you don't even still use it, you will still die and leave it for people to help you to use it. So do the minimum you can do. Don't overdo. Don't say because you want to eat your money because you don't want able to eat after you die. Now go and buy, full cow. Every week you're buying cow. You will die before your time. Because the cholesterol you are putting inside your system will kill you before that time. You understand? So don't overdo anything. Nothing is too important. Let go. Release it. Let it go. You understand? Don't make it difficult for you to release, especially when it comes to materials, money. I can buy it. If not even I can. I have done it many times. I go to the market. There was one time, almost 10 years ago, when we were still doing that one. Not now that we're not very active. Then we're very active. I saved to buy one very nice jalabia. I think 6,000 or so. Then, up and down, shirt and trouser. Very fine one. Well, that day, somebody came to me and as I was passing, I just like your clothes. Well, I gave it out that day. Well, I gave it out. I like it all, I take. Many times on the eat ground, I wear one jalabia. Someone come and meet me and say, well, that jalabia today just fine. Do you like it? Yes, come and take it. Shikena, that's all. It's gone. It's gone. Nothing concern you, concern, what I used to buy, no. You know what I take buy? No. It's even now that we are not even, gathering properties. Before, what I want to take property. And it's now that we're not okay, we have children, even not come be like, say they can't grow, knows anything use. But it's even still limited. You understand? It's even still limited. There are things that I don't still keep. That's thing I don't keep. So I used to tell people that even human being God create, they die. I'm aware what a human being do by itself. Now I know we'll finish. It will finish. So because of that, don't allow anything to be too important that you cannot release it and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. So the more you hold on to certain things, the more you will not. You will also devoid yourself to have better ones. But when you let go, you will have opportunity for better ones to come. I hope you understand. So we ask Allah to make it easy for us. Now, long story short, I'm still coming back to the issue of polygamy. If you happen to be in that position where your husband has another wife or is planning to have another wife, don't tear the house upside down.